What's up, y'all? This is Cocktail from VH1, and y'all are tuning into MyVegasScene.com.
It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing.
Welcome. We are sitting live with Cocktail here on My Vegas Scene. I gotta ask, where'd the name come from?
Cocktail. I'm cocktail waitress. I was a cocktail waitress before I did my show, and like any other reality show, they give you nicknames, and so that's where it came from.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're a TV personality, model, actress, host, dancer, writer.
All the above.
All the
yes.
above.
All
yeah.
of those put into one. Yes.
I've seen your stanky leg.
Do you like it?
I like your stanky leg. Yes, I've seen it.
I try. You know, trying to keep up with the dances and whatnot. So
you moved out here a year ago.
Yes.
And you actually worked at Lavo.
Yes,
Yeah.
I still do actually.
Do you
I'm
really?
working all week, so y'all tuning in, come to Lavo, come see me. I'm
I
there
did not know that.
Tuesday through Friday.
See you there on Wednesday nights?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. We usually go on Wednesday night to support Syrup Swimwear. They're actually in this back office.
Nice.
Yes.
Come by. Give me a high five. Buy some shots.
Sounds good to me. You're at Lavo. How'd you end up doing reality TV?
I actually was discovered. It sounds kind of cheesy, but I was at a nightclub in San Diego, and casting gal came up to me and told me that I looked familiar. And I told her that I had done Bad Girls Club about 3 years ago, and she's like, "That's where I recognize you from. You have to do For the Love of Raging." And I'm like, "What? He's doing a reality show?" She's like, "Yeah, he's looking for love." And I'm like, "Oh man." So of course, him being really good looking and me being single, I'm like, sure, why not? And so that's how everything just kind of came about.
What's that like, having all those cameras in your face all the time?
You know, you become desensitized to it. It's like having this mic right here. You just do you, and I mean, at first I'll admit it was really uncomfortable, and they're literally watching your every move.
Right.
There's never a moment where the camera is not on you, unless you're like on the toilet. But literally, you're sleeping and there's like a night vision camera on you.
Right.
It's a little intense, and you're not allowed to interact or talk to the camera people, so you don't have that. There's no awkwardness, So you're literally chilling, eating chips, and they're just like.
And they're just watching you.
Watching you, So
It's got to be a little weird.
It is a little weird, but you just forget about it, and then
you get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it. I'm used to dating. Just your regular guy, not necessarily entertainers or actors or models, and It's busy, it's fast paced, and you got to be used to, the girls and the fans throwing themselves on your man. You got to be cool with it, you know what I'm saying? You can't wild out like maybe the normal situation, whatever, but yeah. I wouldn't say I broke up with Ray J, I would say it was a mutual breakup. It started off with a whole lying, there was a lot of lying involved, and I was pretty open with, what happened between he and I, and there's no hard feelings between us, but with the whole season 2, I asked him from the jump, yo, is there going to be a season 2? No, of course not. Why? And it stops here. And even when he had his interview with Chelsea lately, she asked him the same question, and he was like, no. So I'm like, oh, okay, so he's not lying.
Right.
So sure enough, shocker, here comes season 2, and he's a business guy. I respect what he does and his decisions with what he wants to do and what his next step is, and I support it 100%. But we're cool, we're friends.
You're friends, so you're now newly single?
I am single. I'm dating.
Okay.
I'm not tied down. I don't have a ring on my finger or
Gotcha.
anything, so,
Excellent.
Yeah.
And then you're doing other things now. I mean, it sounds like things are starting to take off for you.
Yeah, trying. I'm trying to do hosting, and I'm still doing my modeling on the side. I love to work at Lavo, my go-go dancing and whatnot. That's what keeps me fit and whatnot, because I'm lazy. Won't take my ass to the gym. Getting involved in doing my show on live stream every Wednesday. Yeah, auditions, and went to different auditions and whatnot for like CSI and things like that, so.
And you were just in a music video?
I was. The music video Trouble with Genuine.
What was that like?
Amazing.
Yeah.
He is a beautiful man, and so he's so easy to work with, and he was really professional, really down to earth, and I'm still in awe that I got an opportunity to work with someone like him. So yeah,
awesome.
It wasn't like your typical booty bouncing video, you know what I'm saying? It was classy, I was fully dressed, and I played his boss lady that you can't really have an affair with, whatever. So that's the whole Trouble.
Gotcha.
Thing
Gotcha.
came from,
That's
so.
Trouble. Now you're doing another show for VH1.
I actually just finished taping I Love Money 3, and we got some things in the works, but I mean, I Love Money 3 unfortunately was canceled due to unfortunate circumstances.
Gotcha. Did you win?
I cannot talk about it. I wish I could tell y'all, but I mean, until they let us know, you could say this, you could talk about this.
Right. Figured I'd throw it out there.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd slip
I'd
up.
love to tell you.
Your website, you've got your own website here. It's welovecocktail.com.
Yes, check it out. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. I try to update it daily as far as blogs and topics and who's what, and it's a really, really cool site. I mean, I put a lot of my personal pictures on there and keep y'all updated with my gossip and whatnot, and hearsay and he said, she said type stuff. So
that is awesome. And then Twitter, you seem to be dominating Twitter. You got 34,000 followers.
Thank you, friends. Yeah, I'm addicted. I cannot put my phone down. I mean, you saw me right before we got on. I'm on my phone all the time. So yeah, I definitely appreciate everyone who's following me.
So I want to talk with you a little bit about Las Vegas. I don't know how long you'll be here, but you've been here for a year now. What's your favorite spot?
My favorite spot, I would have to say Wet Republic.
Really?
The pool parties are my favorite by far, and that's how I just fell in love and had to just be here, stay here. The weather is amazing, the people are cool, and you just get that Vegas vibe. You land and it's like everyone's chill, just wanting to have a good time, and that's definitely my cup of tea. I'm like a city girl, but I like to chill at home and whatnot, but just Vegas, I love Vegas. Who doesn't love Vegas?
It's a good time,
Who doesn't love Vegas?
Rehab, have you been to rehab?
Yes.
You have?
I was there for the last day. It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that? Would you believe me if I told you I've never been?
Really?
Been here for 5 years now.
No!
Yeah.
You just missed out. You could have gone on the last day.
Too dark.
You can get your little umbrella, a little shade.
Get a cabana or something, right?
No, it's really dope. I love it. Rehab is probably not my favorite, but just the pool parties in general, I fall in love with. So for those who have not hit up Vegas or hit up the pool parties, check it out. Y'all will fall in love.
Wet Republic.
Yes.
How about food? There's tons of food here.
Oh man.
What do you eat?
I eat, and that's what's funny too. I don't have a particular spot. My favorite, I would have to say, would be probably Yard House.
Yeah?
Yeah, and there's a Yard House all over in different places and states and stuff. But yeah, I try to avoid the Strip altogether, just because it takes away from the whole, when my girls come into town, I like to go out on the town with them, and I don't want to spoil that whole Strip experience. But no, there's a lot of places to eat. I just haven't really gotten a chance to enjoy the food. So
do you answer or try to answer all your fans on Twitter? I mean, I imagine it's hard with 34,000 followers.
Yes, and I do try, and I don't try to avoid any questions. It's just sometimes I get caught up, and I promise you guys, I do my best. I do my best at answering all your questions, and even if I'm vague, I still try to answer it which way I can. So, and MySpace is more difficult than anything because I like to sit down and actually read all my emails that people send me. But the fastest way to get hold of me is definitely Twitter.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
we have lots of ways to keep in touch with you. Your website, welovecocktail.com.
Yes, sir.
You can also find her on Twitter at twitter.com/cocktailvh1.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully you'll be back here in the My Vegas scene office soon.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Maybe with a guest or something.
Maybe with a guest or two.
Special someone or something.
Your show on Wednesdays, where can we find that?
Yes, on Wednesdays on Ustream. It's from 7 to 8, and it's Pacific time, so for those that are on the East Coast. It's check me out, wilding out, being crazy, hanging with JoJo every Wednesday.
All right, maybe let us broadcast it on myvegasscene.com.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday.
Check it out every Wednesday.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for coming in. No further questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Brought me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry.